India's water SOS. Wherever you look, water is toxic. Delhi's taps are also death traps. Indians forced to drink poison.
इतना गंदा गंदा पानी आता है, यू जस्ट कांट इमेजिन कि हम लोग उसको कैसे टॉलरेट कर रहे हैं। तो इससे भी ज़्यादा गंदा पानी आता है। मतलब ये नाले वाला पानी है, ये गंदा पानी है।
It's part 2 of a water expose exclusively on India Today.
It's part 2 of the India Today expose today, and this one has actually come from you, the viewers. When we showcase the reality of West Delhi, a lot of you wrote back to us talking about the water condition in your area. So we said, fine, we'll take up the challenge. We asked our team of reporters to go down on ground and see if the water contamination case was not the story just of West Delhi, but across. And the reality, well, it's shocking. It's beyond us on what we are seeing on the ground here in the national capital alone. Hello and welcome. I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor. This is 5 Live. The water contamination will remain to be our top focus here on the program. First, our top story today. Indore should have been a wake-up call. 10 deaths there, officially recorded, caused by contaminated water, exposed a very brutal truth that millions of Indians are being denied the most basic rights. Hawa to kharab thi hi, but now the right to clean drinking water is also something that we have to fight for on an everyday basis. But India Today's investigation shows the danger does not end in Indore. It is not an isolated incident. On Wednesday, we showed you a report where we revealed that how residents of the Kunwar Singh colony in West Delhi were being forced to consume something that looked like a mix-up with sewage water, even as authorities insisted there was nothing wrong. That was part 1, remember, and we ended the program by telling you that we will bring you the full picture. Today, we are in the second act, as they say. The picture has grown darker. Part 2 of India Today's water expose suggests this is not an isolated failure, not a stray leak, not a one-off lapse. From West Delhi to even East Delhi, there are troubling signs of deeper, systemic breakdown in the capital's drinking water network. The warnings are there, the data exists, the consequences are known, but what appears missing is urgency before negligence turns fatal. Indore shows the cost of delay. The question is whether Delhi is listening. You listen, meanwhile, to the part 2 of this expose.
This is part 2 of India Today's Delhi water expose. In part 1, we showed how residents of Kunwar Singh colony in West Delhi were being forced to drink sewage-like water. Now, India Today reports from 2 more locations exposing how deep the rot runs in the national capital. This is Namdhari colony in Ramesh Nagar. What you are seeing is not drain water, even though it's black in color, foul smelling, with froth floating on top. This is drinking water, supplied straight from government pipelines. Residents say this is sewer mixed water and has been flowing into their homes for months. These women are not here to protest. They are holding evidence of what their families are forced to consume every single day.
What you see right now here in Namdhari colony is sewer mix contaminated water that is being provided by the direct pipeline of the Delhi Jal Board. One smell of this water and it stinks of sewerage. This is a problem that's been persisting for months right now, and people say that they've been left with no solution. One question to the Delhi Jal Board and the government: are they waiting for a tragedy to unfold until they take some serious action on the ground?
आप लोग हमसे वोट्स मांगने आते हो और जब हमको जरूरत है कहाँ आते हो, किधर हो आप लोग? Where are you? मुझे साइनस प्रॉब्लम है, मुझे स्मेल नहीं आती है, आई कांट. देन वी विल टेक अप वाटर एंड मतलब मैं दूसरों को खड़ा करके ये पूछती हूँ इन द मॉर्निंग 4 o'clock कि आप खड़े हो कि ये चेक कीजिए कि ये पानी साफ़ आ रहा है, मीन्स क्लीन होगा, गंदा स्मेल कर रहा है.
कोई भी नहीं आता, और अगर होती भी नहीं, ये कंप्लेन सिर्फ 2 दिन की बात है. अगर उनको लगेगा तो ये सिर्फ 2 दिन को लगेगा, उसके बाद तीसरे दिन फिर यही बात है कि गंदा आ रहा है पानी या कुछ भी है, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है. हमारा कई बार 2-2 दिन पानी नहीं आता. पेट खराब तो हो ही रहे हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही हैं, क्योंकि इनमें वही बात है, जर्म्स हैं, इतनी ज़्यादा स्मेल है बहुत ज़्यादा. और वो भी वैसे मिट्टी वाला पानी नहीं है ना, एक तो वो हो गया कि एक रेत वाला या मिट्टी वाला पानी है तो ठीक है, ये सेम मतलब ये नाले वाला पानी है, ये गंदा पानी.
India Today entered homes, checked the water and compared it with bottled drinking water. The difference is stark and terrifying. Clear, safe water on one side, dark, contaminated water on the other. And this is the reality people are living with.
मेरे को किडनी की प्रॉब्लम है. पानी हम बाहर से लाते हैं, बाहर से बच्चे आते हैं, वो मेरे को फिल्टर लेकर दे जाते हैं. ये भी हमारे जो बच्चे हैं ये भी बाहर से लाते हैं.
नहाने के लिए भी
नहाते नहीं फिर हम, मतलब वो आती है बॉडी से. नहाएंगे गुजारा हो जाएगा, पानी पीने का चाहिए बस.
And here's the most damning part. India Today has access to official Delhi Jal Board documents. On paper, DJB itself admits water contamination in this area. The documents clearly say pipelines need urgent repair. The problem is acknowledged in writing.
हमारे पूरी पानी सैंपलिंग की व्यवस्था अलग अलग लोकेशन से 50 से 60 70 जैसे भी रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, हम पानी सैंपलिंग करते हैं, जिसका कोई नेगेटिव रिपोर्ट नहीं.
No negative report. That claim collapses against ground reality and DJB's own data. Between October and December 2025, DJB's own sample data shows contamination across several zones. Dwarka and Nangloi among the worst affected. These are official records. From West Delhi to East Delhi, the fear is same. In Mayur, Vihar Phase 2, residents say the water is so filthy and foul-smelling that even touching it feels unsafe. The fear runs deeper because people remember Indore.
और 40 साल के तकरीबन हो चुका है जो ये पाइपलाइन डली हुई है. अभी तक इनको ना चेंज किया गया, ना इनकी मेंटेनेंस हुआ. प्रॉब्लम तो सर ये लास्ट 5 साल से तकरीबन चल रही है. सुबह के टाइम फिर भी ठीक आ जाता है, शाम को अक्सर जो है गंदा पानी, स्मेली और बिल्कुल सीवर वाला जो पानी आता है वो कंप्लेंट्स हमारे पास मैक्सिमम आती हैं.
Residents say people have fallen sick after drinking this water. Many were even hospitalized for days.
डर के मारे मोटर ऑन नहीं करते हैं कि गंदा पानी भर जाएगा. लिटरली उसमें छोटे छोटे कीड़े निकलते हैं. गंदे पानी की समस्या है कि लोग आज की डेट में डायरिया से खत्म हो जा रहे हैं. सरकार के साथ प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वो सबक लेती ही नहीं है. जैसे एमपी में हो गया कि अब बहुत चरम सीमा पे वो पहुंच गया. ऐसा नहीं है कि दिल्ली में कंटामिनेटेड वाटर से लोग खत्म नहीं हो रहे हैं लेकिन वो दिखाई नहीं देता.
This is not a complaint. This is a warning. Act before lives are lost. Delhi has the warnings. Delhi has the data. Delhi has the documents. What it lacks is urgency. From Namdhari colony to Mayur, Vihar, the message is clear. Clean water is not a luxury. It is a fundamental right. From West and East Delhi, with video journalists Deepak Bisht and Amarjeet Singh, Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.
All right, so that was Westerly yesterday. Today we took you to East. We touched upon 2 more colonies, and look what the reality is. The water is dirty, and even the RWA chief is saying they're constantly taking those requests to the government, taking it to their local MLA, MLC, going to Jal Board. But who's listening really? Well, we are, and we've decided to take up matter in our own hands now. Shreya Chatterjee joins us now. Shreya has been bringing all those absolutely brilliant reports from yesterday, which was part 1, to today, which is in Mayur, Vihar. Shreya, also, with us today are some residents you would like to know from Mayur, Vihar. Residents Vikas Nagpal actually wrote to us on Twitter and said that he saw the report yesterday and wanted to talk about the situation in his colony today. Even before I could get that message across to you, you were already in Mayur, Vihar. So clearly everybody has an issue with the area. I'm going to come to the residents in just a bit, but I want to get a sense from Shreya first. Shreya, when you're going from colony to colony, the constant thing that I'm hearing from everyone is that this is an issue that has existed only in the past couple of months, number 1. Second, they have complained about it, but nobody's listening. And third, the absolute denial by authorities who are saying, haan ji, kar denge, or they're saying, no, everything is fine, when clearly even the documentation that you found says otherwise. So there is no way left where anything, to say that the water is not dirty. Documents, witness on ground, and also what you're seeing is evidence, with your own eyes and smelling with your own nose. Everything points towards dirty water, but nobody's listening.
Absolutely. Sonal, what is really scary is the fact that there's no urgency with which this matter is being looked at. Now, remember the first report we showed, they said that for 2 months they're suffering with the issue. Namdhari colony, they say for 10 months they're suffering with the issue. Mayur Vihar, they also say it's a month-long matter right now. So the fact is that they know this. It's recorded. We got that document, which is the tender document of the Delhi Jal Board in the Namdhari colony, where the acknowledgement is there that yes, water is contaminated and there's an urgency to repair the pipeline. Yet we are being told it will take till March for the repairment to take place. This is one paper that we've accessed, and multiple more online documents on the Delhi Jal Board website show that between the month of October till the month of December alone, 92 samples were actually found to be contaminated. So what was the result after that? Why do we not see the corrective measures being taken? And remember that bite we showed, Sonal, the NDMC vice chairperson, he's saying that we are sampling it and we don't get a negative report. Yet their own data is saying something else. So clearly the apparatus in the national capital, despite one party at the helm of affairs, is still not being able to work together. That is a bigger challenge that the people are right now facing.
And Shreya, we yesterday spoke about it, that you did a very nice thing of collecting the water actually everywhere you go. And you've now sort of put labels on it, right? How big is your basket right now? Because after you put that out yesterday, I got so many messages and everybody is saying this is a brilliant idea. We must put together area-wise basket of water. Please show us where all you've visited so far and what is the water looking like.
3 bottles already collected. We have one which is from the first location in Vikaspuri Assembly constituency. This is Niloti colony. The second one is from the Namdhari colony, which falls under the Moti Nagar Assembly constituency. And then we have the other one, which is from the Mayur Vihar area. So we are collecting these water bottles. Wherever more we go, we will. And yes, Sonal, this is the idea that we've put together, that we will probably be sending the samples so that there's some acknowledgement, because denial is something that we'll not sit with this time. We have evidence on the ground. We have documents there. People in the national capital can't be left suffering with contaminated water, because water is a basic right. This is the basic that we can expect our government to fix at an urgency.
And let me add to it now. It's a great initiative. Let's keep adding water to this basket. And if any of the viewers right now watching on whatever platform, you think your water is worse than that or just like that, send us your bottle. Give us your name, send it to the Mediaplex. Let's collect these waters and let's see what's actually happening in this case. And we'll take that basket, like promised, to the authorities and figure out what is to be done over there. Shreya, we'll see you again back with more reports on this one. Thanks so much for this one. All right, and like I said, the response on ground to a story like this is that people are now just walking up to us, sending me messages, WhatsApping, and even tagging us on Twitter to talk about how dirty the water is. One of the viewers, Vikas Nagpal, is with us. विकास जी नमस्कार, हमसे बातचीत करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. हमने तो सोचा था आपसे बात करेंगे, ये तो मुझे पूरी कॉलोनी आपके पीछे दिख रही है. What exactly is the issue there? How long have you got bad contaminated water?
मैडम मेरा नाम अनिल कुमार है, मैं पॉकेट टैप का जनरल सेक्रेटरी हूँ. मेरे साथ हमारे प्रेसिडेंट मिस्टर अमित गुप्ता हैं, मिस्टर भूपेंद्र वर्मा वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है और मेरे सारे क्षेत्र के निवासी यहाँ पे हैं. मैं सबसे पहले आपके चैनल का धन्यवाद करता हूँ जिन्होंने यहाँ पे आके हमारी समस्या को सुनने का कष्ट किया. ये हम जो गंदे पानी की समस्या पिछले 1 वर्ष से सहन कर रहे हैं और गटर का पानी यहाँ पे आता है. यहाँ के जो निवासी हैं वो इतना परेशान हो चुके हैं कि हमें केवल आपके माध्यम से ही सरकार के जो ना कान खड़े करना चाहते हैं जिससे हमारी समस्या उनको इसका मतलब कोई सुधार कर सके, जल्द से जल्द सुधार कर सके. क्योंकि कई निवासी हमारे यहाँ के जो है ना इस गंदे पानी के पीने से बीमार भी हो चुके हैं, हॉस्पिटलाइज भी हो चुके हैं.
जी अनिल जी, अगर इतने लंबे समय से ये चल रही है, आई एम श्योर आपने अपने लोकल जो एमएलए हैं, एमएलसी हैं, डीजीबी है, उन सब पे जाकर इनको बताया होगा. आप जब उनको बताते हैं कि पानी गड़बड़ आ रहा है तो क्या कहते हैं वो लोग?
ये मैडम जी हम यहाँ के जेई ए और एक्सीएन और जो हमारे जो विधायक हैं उनके पास भी अपने अपनी आवाज़ को बुलंद किया है. उन्होंने हमें आश्वासन दिया है, लेकिन दिल्ली जल बोर्ड के जो अधिकारी हैं वो फील्ड पे आते नहीं है. लेकिन वही
विधायक का नाम
कहते हैं हम
बताइए.
आपकी समस्या. विधायक हमारे यहाँ मिस्टर रवि नेगी जी हैं, रविंदर नेगी.
रविंदर नेगी बीजेपी के हैं?
हाँ जी, बीजेपी के हैं.
अच्छा, उनके पास आप लेकर गए समस्या, क्या बोला उन्होंने?
हाँ, उन्होंने कहा था कि मैं फंड प्रोवाइड कर दूंगा और पाइपलाइन चेंज करवा देंगे. लेकिन दिल्ली जल बोर्ड के जो अधिकारी है उन्होंने केवल आश्वासन दिए. अभी तक उन्होंने कुछ नहीं कहा कि हम चेंज करवाएंगे या नहीं करवाएंगे. मतलब कोई हमारी समस्या का समाधान नहीं हुआ है.
जी, आपके साथ और भी लोग हैं. अनिल जी, जरा माइक उनको भी दीजिए, हम उनसे भी सुनना चाहते हैं कि किस तरह की तकलीफ हो रही है. क्या हॉस्पिटल में लोगों को जाना पड़ रहा है?
ये बताएंगे हमारे अमित गुप्ता जी प्रेसिडेंट, ये बताएंगे. उसके बाद मिस्टर भूपेंद्र वर्मा वो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट वो बताएंगे. ये नहीं
हेलो, मैं RWA पॉकेट एफ प्रेसिडेंट अमित गुप्ता, मयूर विहार फेज 2. हम यहाँ पर 1 साल से इतने परेशान हैं कि सारे लोग, आप देखिए यहाँ पर पूरे पॉकेट एफ के जितने भी क्षेत्र निवासी हैं यहाँ पर इसलिए इकट्ठे हुए हैं कि इतना गंदा पानी है. लोग बिस्लेरी का पानी बाहर से लाकर दे रहे हैं और इतना गंदा पानी है. सीवर का हम लोग पानी पी रहे हैं, जिस वजह से हम सब यहाँ पर बहुत परेशान हैं. यहाँ पर बच्चे बीमार हो रहे हैं, यहाँ हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड हो रहे हैं. और आपके माध्यम से हम ये कहना चाह रहे हैं हमारे जल मंत्री श्री परवेश साहिब सिंह जी से कि हमारे पॉकेट एफ के लिए उनका ध्यान रखें, हमारे बिल्कुल साफ पानी आए. और 1 साल हो गया हम जल बोर्ड के यहाँ जा रहे हैं. हमारे विधायक रविंदर सिंह नेगी जी हैं जो बीजेपी से रखते हैं, हमने उनके आगे भी गए हैं. वहाँ पर हम लेटर हेड पैड के, और हम आपको आपके माध्यम से एक सैंपल भी दिखाना चाह रहे हैं कि गंदे पानी के लिए देखिए लोग यहाँ पर कितने परेशान हैं. ये पानी है और हम इस पानी को पी रहे हैं जिस वजह से हमें एलर्जी हो गई है. और लोगों का बताओ क्या करें, हम सीवर का पानी पी रहे हैं. और हम यही चाहते हैं कि प्लीज आज तक के माध्यम से कि इस चीज को आप आगे रखें. और हमारी ये लेडीज हैं जो आपके बारे में हमारे माध्यम से बताना चाहेंगे.
जी
हाँ, हेलो. हाँ, पानी बहुत ही ज़्यादा गंदा है. और हाँ, पानी तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा गंदा है. बिल्कुल पीने क्या, उसकी तो स्मेल पूरे घर में फैल जाती है. जैसे नल खुलता है पूरे घर में स्मेल फैल जाती है. और
ये मैं भूपेंद्र वर्मा RWA पॉकेट एफ मयूर फेज 2 का वाइस प्रेसिडेंट बोल रहा हूँ. ये जो समस्या है ना, ये पिछले 1 साल से ज़्यादा से चल रही है. और ऐसा शायद ही कोई दिन जाता हो जिस दिन हम दिल्ली जल बोर्ड पे जाकर के उनको ना अवगत कराते हो, ना बताते हो। हमारे साथ रेजिडेंट्स भी जाते हैं, सब अपनी समस्या रखते हैं, लेकिन उनके ऊपर कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो रही है। सिस्टम पूरी तरह से कोलैप्स हो रखा है, सोया हुआ है। कोई ये जानने की कोशिश ही नहीं करता है।
आप लोग इतने लोग मिलकर हर रोज आप अगर जा रहे हो मयूर विहार, आप सही कर रहे हैं, इट्स एन अपर मिडिल क्लास कॉलोनी, आप सब लोग मिलकर क्यों नहीं, डीजीपी आपके हिसाब से जल बोर्ड क्यों नहीं काम कर रहा है?
ये कैसे इस समस्या का समाधान होगा? कैसे यहाँ पर टाइफाइड हो रहा है, डायरिया हो रहा है, लोगों को परेशान हो रहे हैं, एलर्जी हो रही है, लेकिन कोई सुनवाई नहीं है। तो आपके चैनल के माध्यम से हम रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि आप शासन को जगाइए, उनको ये समस्या का समाधान करवाइए। थैंक यू सो मच।
जी जी, अनिल जी को दे जरा। हाँ
मयूर विहार
अनिल जी, आप जरा माइक लें।
पिछले 1.5-2 साल से ये प्रॉब्लम चल रही है। यहाँ की पाइपलाइन है।
जी
अच्छा, यहाँ की पाइपलाइनें जो हैं बिल्कुल ध्वस्त हो चुकी हैं। 30-40 साल से पाइपलाइन चेंज नहीं हुई है। जितने भी वाटर रिलेटेड एप्लाइंसेस हैं सारे ख़राब हो चुके हैं। वॉशिंग मशीन हो, चाहे आपके वाटर फिल्टर हो, वॉशिंग मशीन में कपड़ा डालते हैं, धोने के लिए निकलता है गंदा हो गया कपड़ा। वाटर टैंक, ओवरहेड टैंक हैं, सब गंदे हो चुके हैं। यहाँ पे नालियों में कीचड़ वगैरह सब डला हुआ है।
हेलो
जी
हाँ,
अनिल जी, मैं समझ पा रही हूँ आपकी सबकी बातें वही हैं। जी जी, मुझे बताइए क्यों आपको लग रहा है डीजीपी इस पे काम एक्शन नहीं ले पा रही है?
बेसिकली क्या है कि ना, उनके पास या तो फंड्स की कमी है या इच्छा शक्ति की कमी है, इसलिए काम नहीं हो पा रहा।
अभी इस समय अगर दिल्ली की चीफ मिनिस्टर,
इच्छा शक्ति की कमी है,
इस समय अगर दिल्ली की चीफ मिनिस्टर रेखा गुप्ता आपको सुन रही हैं, उनको आप क्या कहेंगे?
हाँ, मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा चीफ मिनिस्टर को, हमने बीजेपी को वोट दिया, बीजेपी को जिताया है, और हम आशा करते हैं कि बीजेपी हमें जो स्वच्छ पानी हमारे पॉकेट टैप मयूर फेज 2 में जल्द से जल्द दिलवाने का प्रयास करेंगे।
और सारे रेजिडेंट्स मयूर विहार के जो हैं, आप सबका हमसे बात करने का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और मैं अपनी तरफ से आपको इतना प्रॉमिस कर सकती हूँ कि आपकी आवाज़ हम ज़रूर लेकर जाएंगे सरकार तक, और उन तक वो हम पानी भी लेकर जाएंगे। And let's see what happens after that. But that's the reality. People are now getting together and saying that it's been over a year. They've been knocking every door possible, but they continue to get this dirty, stinky sewage mixed water. All right, big breaking news on the top political story of the day. After ED, IPAC has also now filed a plea in the Calcutta High Court. IPAC has now sought immediate stay on the ED raids. The ED plea had said that there is obstruction in raids by government functionary, and the Calcutta High Court now may hear the matter as early as tomorrow. That's the big breaking news coming in at this hour. All this in the run-up to polls that are going to happen there. All this in the run-up to the constant tussle that we see between the TMC and BJP as well. My colleague Indrajit joins us for more on this. Indrajit, give us the update.
Well, you know, first we saw the Enforcement Directorate moving the Calcutta High Court against, you know, the infringement of what they call the illegal obstacles being created by the West Bengal State Administration, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, because we saw what happened. Mamata Banerjee came here, you know, at the premises where the ED was conducting the search and raid operations. Two premises. Of course, one is Pratik Jain's house, and the office behind me, which is, of course, the IPAC headquarters. And now the IPAC itself, the organization, the private agency which is helping as a consultant to the Trinamool Congress, they have now moved the Calcutta High Court. They are seeking an immediate, you know, stay on the search operations and the raids that have been carried out by the Enforcement Directorate at their offices. So it's a counter, you know, legal move that the IPAC, you know, organization has now resorted to.
For our viewers who are just tuning in, help us understand the connection IPAC has with TMC. Why is it so critical? And why do you have Mamata Banerjee herself march into the office to say that these papers will not be taken?
Well, look, IPAC is an organization, the Indian Political Action Committee, that was formed by Prashant Kishore, who, political consultant turned politician in Bihar. Now, Prashant Kishore is no longer with IPAC anymore. It's being looked after by Pratik Jain, who was one of the co-founders of this political consultancy firm. Now, they got engaged with the Trinamool Congress in 2020, right after the Lok Sabha elections in 2019. That was the time when IPAC was brought in on the Trinamool Congress fold to work with the political party. You would remember in 2021, that is the last West Bengal Assembly elections, IPAC played a very, very crucial role in the campaign, in designing the campaign for Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress. Since then, they have been working at tandem in West Bengal. This is the building, the Godrej Waterside building, and the IPAC headquarters, of course, is housed here at this very building. And they have been working here. They have a huge, force working for the Trinamool Congress as a consultancy firm. And in 2021, they played a crucial role. In 2024, that is last year's Lok Sabha election, they played a very crucial role. And now Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress is alleging that this is an extension of their political activities, that this is the IPAC office here, the headquarters, is an extension of the TMC party office, because its campaign strategy, its candidate list, everything, all the data has been kept here. And she is now alleging that the central government, that the BJP, specifically Home Minister Amit Shah, is using central agencies to steal these information. These are very sensitive information, secret information, the party's plans. The TMC is alleging that they're trying to steal that because they can't fight them electorally in the elections. So this is how the Trinamool is trying to set the narrative. And Mamata Banerjee has now stated that she will be out on the streets of Kolkata tomorrow. She will be leading a protest march at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
That's right. So Indrajit, they're explaining the whole fiasco to you. So very critical to understand why TMC is behaving the way it is behaving right now, and perhaps the allegations that have come in. But more breaking news coming on this front. One that Indrajit already spoke about. Mamata Banerjee has upped the ante. She has jumped into the issue herself. And now she's going to be leading a protest tomorrow as well, which is said to be a mega one and is likely to take center stage. Tapas, my colleague, is also with us. Tapas, Mamata Banerjee is really on top of this issue, from landing at the office herself to the protest that she's going to lead tomorrow. This is critical information then, it looks like.
Well, yes, absolutely. We are barely 3 months away from the state assembly election, and ahead of that, this kind of incident unfolding here in West Bengal is absolutely unprecedented in its nature. While a raid was being conducted, Mamata Banerjee, being a chief minister, went inside and took important documents along with her, to which the Enforcement Directorate have also reacted. But it's very clear the stage is set. It's all out between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress. Mamata Banerjee will be walking on the streets tomorrow at 2 p.m. She'll be Jira More, which is approximately 6 kilometers walk, and she had been on this issue of against the central agencies for a very, very long time. And tomorrow, we can say it's just going to be another beginning that Mamata Banerjee will make, and this narrative will, as she has said today, that the central agencies are being used by the BJP to target as a political vendetta against Trinamool Congress, is going to be one of the main important issue in run-up to 2026 elections in West Bengal. Back to you.
Very, very critical. Mamata Banerjee, the street fighter that she is, she's back on the streets of Bengal now to take control of the entire situation. Tapas and Indrajit, stay back with us. Let's listen in also to what Mamata Banerjee said on this matter earlier.
अगर अमित शाह आपको बंगाल को जीतना है, तो आपको हिम्मत है तो आप इलेक्शन में लड़ाई करके आइए। आप क्यों हमारा पार्टी आईटी सेक्टर को रेड करके पूरा पेपर ले लिया? इलेक्शन कमीशन जो कर रहा है वो बीजेपी का इशारा में पूरा व्हाट्सएप में काम कर रहा है। देयर इज नो रिटन डायरेक्शन। अगर अमित शाह आपको बंगाल को जीतना है तो आपको हिम्मत है तो आप इलेक्शन में लड़ाई करके आइए। आप क्यों हमारा पार्टी आईटी सेक्टर को रेड करके पूरा पेपर ले लिया? इलेक्शन कमीशन जो कर रहा है वो बीजेपी का इशारा में पूरा व्हाट्सएप में काम कर रहा है। देयर इज नो रिटन डायरेक्शन।
All right, very clear. She's not mincing her words over there at all. Mamata Banerjee is saying that the ED and the Election Commission working clearly on the diktat of the Home Minister naming him over there. Indrajit, let me come to you. She in her bite has not called it IPAC office at all, by the way. She's saying that this is the IT center of the TMC, which has been now raided by the ED. And clearly her question is that it's happening 3 months before elections. Why do you want all the intelligence of what's happening within the party?
Well, that's right. That's the narrative that the Trinamool Congress wants to set in order to take this fight politically head on against the BJP. Now, there are two things. One, of course, is a legal battle because Mamata Banerjee, being the state chief minister, at a time when there is a formal raid and search operation being carried out by a central agency at a premises, can she enter? Can she? Will that be construed as obstructing a central agency from doing their job? Now, that is exactly what the Enforcement Directorate has said in their statement, and they have also stated that electronic evidence, documents have been taken away by Mamata Banerjee and her team of bureaucrats who entered the location this morning. So that is the allegation. On the other hand, now you see the IPAC, which is the external agency working for the Trinamool. They have also moved the Calcutta High Court, and they are saying that this raid and search operation should be immediately stayed. So it's a legal battle that would be fought, but the political battle would be fought.
I have a question because I'm looking at the sequence of visuals that happened of how Mamata Banerjee came in, got inside, took the paper, she comes outside with that file that she's holding, and then she addresses the crowd, and then she talks about how her party has been targeted. Indrajit, just explain the timeline to me. What exactly happened? The raid was underway when she barged in and snatched the papers? Explain the timeline to me.
Well, that's extremely, crucial. And in a sense, what happened was sensational. Mamata Banerjee entered Pratik Jain's residence. Pratik Jain is the person who runs IPAC here in Kolkata. In the absence of, Prashant Kishore, who was actually one of the co-founders, it is Pratik Jain, another co-founder, who actually calls the shots in IPAC. He has settled in Kolkata for the past several years. He was looking after the campaign in 2024 and, of course, the 2026 campaign as well. So it was his residence where the ED officials went. ED officials also came to this office, which is the headquarters of the Indian Political Action Committee here in Kolkata. So these are the two locations ED started their search and raid operations simultaneously. Mamata Banerjee came out of her house. She was en route to the secretariat. She got the information. She first went to Pratik Jain's house, just before Mamata Banerjee. It was the Kolkata Police Commissioner, Manoj Verma, who entered Pratik Jain's house. Then Mamata Banerjee went there. Immediately she comes out. She comes out with a file in her hand, a blue folder. And then she says that the BJP has unleashed the central agencies to steal vital political data, TMC's campaign strategy and candidate list from Pratik Jain's house and from the IPAC office. And then she said that I'm also visiting the IPAC headquarters. So she came here. This is the office where about 100 people from the IPAC works. This is where Pratik Jain also sits. So she came here at about 1:45 in the afternoon and she left this premises at 4:30. Only when Pratik Jain, after the raids were over at his residence, he was allowed to leave. He came to this very office. I will ask my camera person to once again pan and show. He came to this very office and only then Mamata Banerjee left. But while she was leaving, she once again charged at the BJP saying this is a big conspiracy that is being hatched. And she said that she has a very important government event to attend. At 4:15, she was to inaugurate a camp for the Ganga Sagar Mela in Kolkata. She's gone there. She's at that program and she said once she is done with that program, she will again come back to this IPAC headquarters and she would stay here. So we don't know what's going to happen. Just a short while back, a few ED officials left. It's unclear.
Unbelievable, Indrajit. Unprecedented what's happening right now. Unprecedented what's happening. This is a street fight in its full sense, right? This is Mamata Banerjee. No matter who you believe on this, whether you believe the ED or you believe the BJP or you believe the TMC, either way, this is just unprecedented. What a mockery of a democracy this has become, and especially what's happening in West Bengal right now. In fact, that entire sequence is very, very telling. And Mamata Banerjee held the mic right after she came out with those papers in hand and she said something. Let's listen in.
The candidate list, the party strategy, the party plan. Is it the duty of the ED and Amit Shah? The nasty home minister, the naughty home minister who cannot protect the country and is taking away all my party documents. If I read the BJP party office, what will be? What will be the result? They didn't have any guards. One side the SIR case, they are deleting all the names of the Bengal people. More than 2 crore people, 1.5 crore people are being called, 54 lakhs are being deleted without any asking their details. They are using WhatsApp only. And because of election, they are collecting all my information of my party.
All right, and more peels are falling off in the massive, the massive street fight that seems to have broken out politically in West Bengal, where now the IPAC chief there, Pratik Jain, his family is to file a police complaint accusing ED of sealing and key documents during the raid. Now, what exactly is happening here? Let's explain the context to you. ED in the morning raided the office which is called IPAC. What they think is IPAC, what they call is IPAC. In fact, the residence of Pratik Jain as well. But right in the middle of that raid, Mamata Banerjee, that's the shot on your screen right now, she barges in. She goes inside in middle of that raid, goes in, grabs the papers which she claims are of her party, has the candidate list, has the party's strategy, slogans, all of the blueprint that she wants to get underway with in the upcoming election just 3 months away. She holds them, gets it out of the raid, comes out with that folder in her hand. That's the shot. She's coming out with that folder in her hand, and then she tells people that the very, very notorious and naughty Home Minister is behind this. She names Home Minister Amit Shah and says this is how the BJP is trying to sabotage the election and kill their campaign strategy. Remember, all of these are claims that Mamata Banerjee is making. Let's be very, very clear. But what a day. What an unprecedented story. Indrajit is back with us. Indrajit, we've managed to see the full sequence there. She goes in, gets the papers out, comes back with that, folder over there, very telling green color of the TMC that the folder is in. And then she comes out and says that the very naughty Home Minister is actually behind this. Now, what is happening? Legally speaking, ED has now gone to court saying TMC intruded. TMC has gone to court again saying that their rights have been infringed. They've gone to 2 separate courts, however.
Well, that's right. It is the IPAC which has now, moved to the Calcutta High Court, seeking a stay on the raid that's underway at their office. In fact, what we are also hearing is that Pratik Jain's family has also now, filed a police complaint in the local police station where, under the jurisdiction of which his house is, and they have, filed a case of trespassing. So, there is a legal battle that is underway. But of course, as we have been discussing, it is Mamata Banerjee and her vintage street fighter image that would be visible once again. And she would be out on the streets of Kolkata tomorrow. She would be leading a protest march at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You can expect the entire TMC top brass. This is how she galvanizes support. She's already given a call for a protest. There are already protests taking place across Kolkata in various parts in the districts. She's asked her leaders to be out on the streets and not let go of this opportunity. So this also provides an opportunity for the Trinamool Congress to, somehow gauge the well-oiled, organization that the Trinamool Congress has. It's very, very powerful. to once again, trigger them and to bring them out on the streets and to get them high and the adrenaline rushing. So this helps the Trinamool Congress in a sense. So Mamata Banerjee playing the victim card once again, one that she is best at playing. That's vintage Mamata Banerjee for you.
Vintage Mamata Banerjee and the street fighter Mamata Banerjee. She's taking it back to the streets, and every time she comes out with something, she gives a bite. She wants everybody to know what really is happening over there. What a day really for both Tapas and you, Indrajit, to be tracking this story. Unprecedented really.